Mastering have and had in English. Introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something super essential for English learners, the verb have. It's one of the most common verbs, and yet, it's used in so many different ways. By the end of this video, you'll know how to use have like a pro in both spoken and written English. Let's get started. Section A. What can you have? First off, let's talk about things you can have. Now, you're probably familiar with phrases like, I have lunch or I have a party. But did you know there are so many other situations where have comes into play? Here's a list of some common examples. You can have 1. Lunch. I have lunch at 1 p.m. every day. 2. A party. We had a party for her birthday. 3. A lesson. He has a music lesson every Tuesday. 4. A cup of tea or coffee. Let's have a cup of coffee together. 5. A shower. I have a shower every morning. These phrases seem simple, but they are crucial to daily conversation. They cover things we do on a regular basis, making them important building blocks in learning English. Section B. More things you can have. But wait, there's more. In English, you can use have with a wide variety of other activities or things. For example, meals. You can have lunch, have dinner, or have breakfast. Drinks and snacks. Have a drink, have some cheese, or have an ice cream. Meetings. You can have a meeting, have a competition, or have a game. Here's an example. I'm going to have a meeting with my team at 3 p.m. Or, let's have a sandwich and talk about our weekend plans. These examples show that have is used for many things that we do or consume. Section C. Expressions with have. Now let's move on to some common expressions with have. These are super useful when talking about everyday activities. Can I have a look? This is a polite way to ask to see something. For example, is that your camera? Can I have a look? Can I have a go? This is used when you want to try something out, like riding a bicycle or playing a game. Example, is that your bike? Can I have a go? Have a good journey. This is a nice way to say goodbye when someone is traveling. Have a word with you. If you need to speak to someone briefly, you can say, do you have a moment? I need to have a word with you. These phrases are useful for daily conversation, and they make your speech sound more natural. Section D. Have got. Here's another important part. In spoken English, especially in informal settings, have got is often used in place of have. For example, instead of saying I have 3 sisters, you can say, I've got 3 sisters. Have you got a pen? This means the same as do you have a pen? In formal writing, we stick to using have rather than have got. So, you'd write I have a problem instead of I've got a problem. Section E. Have to. Finally, we use have to when we need to express necessity. It's used to indicate that something is required or mandatory. For example, I have to finish my homework tonight. This means you are required to complete your homework. You have to pay $10 to get into the museum. If there's something you need to do, have to is your go-to phrase. It's very common in both spoken and written English. Recap. So let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We've learned about 1. Common things you can have, like lunch, a party, or a cup of coffee. 2. More things you can have, everything from a shower to a sandwich. 3. Popular expressions with have, like can I have a look or have a good journey. 4. The difference between have and have got in informal versus formal settings. 5. How to use have to when you need to talk about something necessary. Conclusion. And that's a wrap. Understanding how to use have in English is key to sounding more fluent and natural. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more English lessons.